Welcome back to Astrology Experts YouTube. In this channel, we hope to bring you clarity and be the bridge to the answers you're seeking from the universe. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. Come join our growing family as we evolve our spirituality while on this human experience. Together, we share the same love for astrology, numerology, angel numbers, and zodiacs. For today's video, you'll be learning about zodiac compatibility, so get your coffee or tea ready and sit with us till the end of this video. Capricorn and Libra compatibility. These two cardinal signs have a complicated relationship that is fraught with difficult lessons. However, it often reaps beautiful rewards over time. Unlike two mutable signs with challenges, they won't decide to move on without giving it their all. And unlike fixed signs who either sink in their heels and refuse to give up their relationship or make changes that lend themselves to compromise, Libras and Caps won't choose extremes. They will also not say it's impossible, at least not easily like an air sign might. Once cardinal signs know what they want, they set out to get it. If what they want is each other, the good news is that they will take action to keep the relationship going. Emotions and values. However, there is no real leader in cardinal relationships. If one of them finally moves out of the way to let the other play this role, that person will build up the anger and resentment, as passivity is not a cardinal sign's natural role. In close relationships and friendships, what these two need is to find a way to relate harmoniously without going against their basic natures. Compatibility rating 5 out of 10. Friendships. Libra is a masculine sign ruled by Venus, a feminist planet. That means that the strong Libran intellect, mental firmness, and cardinal strength are softened by their loving, harmonious nature. Capricorn is a feminine sign ruled by Saturn, a masculine planet that challenges them to stoically endure hardships, especially earlier in life. Because of this balance of energies, there is a lot of compassion between them, but they won't turn into helpless puddles of emotion. A cerebral air sign like Libra and an earth sign as strong as Capricorn, whose strength seems rooted in the ground, will approach problems logically. This is true when it comes to their friendship too. As long as their ascendants and moons are compatible, these two have just the right of gentleness and reason in their friendship. Capricorns will become annoyed at Libra's procrastination, which is almost never intentional. Libra sees both sides to most matters and weigh them on their Libra scales for a long time before forming a conclusion. Sure-footed Capricorns are quicker to come to conclusions. However they do, they hold true to them indefinitely. Compatibility rating 6 out of 10. Relationships. They respect each other's manners. Together, they could write a book on etiquette to rival. Ask Eloise. Libra may be more in touch with his or her soft side. Generally speaking, Librans are more in touch with their loving natures than Capricorns are. As symbolized by their original symbol, the sea goat, with its tail steeped in water, Capricorn has a deeply emotional core. But because of Saturn's restrictive influence, they may not be able to access, fully accept, or share it until later in life. Because Libra is as logical as he or she is caring and sweet, Capricorn is more likely to trust Libra's love than an impulsive fire sign or emotional water sign. Libra has an endearing way of pointing out the silver linings in the storm clouds that hover over Cap's head when Saturn's weight hangs heavily in their sky. During these spells, Capricorn can usually see gloom and grayness. For those of you who don't know, Edgar Allan Poe is a Capricorn. Libra is so light on his feet, oozing natural charm and optimism. So much that the goat sometimes can help but think maybe there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and maybe that light is Libra. Of course, there are times when Capricorn will be frustrated with the way Libra sees life through rose-colored glasses. She may even be a bit envious of the way he seems to skip airily over so many pitfalls in life. The goat wonders how anyone can always see the bright side, but of course, Libra doesn't. Libra sees both sides and can be quite contradictory when she argues. And what's worse to Capricorn, they'll sugarcoat their ambience and anything else unpleasant that can't fit into neat boxes with optimistic platitudes. Except when they're amid a spell of anxiety, weighing facts with such frantic fervor that Libra scales swing wildly. Libras really do believe that tomorrow is another day, a chance for new beginning. Capricorn is cautious of anything that looks too good to be true. And for some goats, almost everything wonderful looks too good to be true. Dousing Libra's romantic idealism and pessimism or even stalwart realism will put the fire out of this relationship. Libra expresses love and imagination, bringing Cap's inner fantasies to life. She sweetens everyday life with scented candles and long kisses at the doorway when they leave for work. Libras are fond of showering their lovers with genuinely thoughtful gifts and lots of flattery and praise. If Capricorn is too emotionally reserved and is not demonstrative enough of love, Libra will wilt like a flimsy flower in the rain. It's a heartbreaking sight to see, but eventually Libra has enough and buzzes off to some sweeter surface, one that yields more honey. Compatibility rating 5 out of 10. Marriage. If they can assimilate their differences into their own unique semblance of harmony, they may well choose to get married. When Capricorn is in love, he or she believes in etching commitments in stone. Most Libras have dreamed of a fairy tale wedding since they were toddlers. You can be sure that if they marry, it's usually because after much caution and deliberation, they see the good and the bad. Capricorn has the ability to love and accept Libra as a whole person. Libra's analytical side saves him or her from seeing the goat through rose-colored glasses. This helps her avoid ignoring any signs of incompatibility because she is in love. Even though their communication can be cluttered and complicated, Capricorn and Libra bring each other a lot of peace. Libra's harmonious nature and soothing energy centers Capricorn. Goats can be wholly restful within themselves. This has a calming effect on Libra when her decision-making process becomes too fraught with anxiety. This relationship requires patience to reach this state of harmony and fulfillment. However, Capricorn takes the time to trust his feelings and does not express himself fully until he is sure. But the goat must be able to express his passion and vulnerability to some degree in order to keep Libra happy. When they truly love and trust each other, Libra often becomes the gatekeeper to the secret inner world of Capricorn's emotions. Compatibility rating 5 out of 10. Communication. Their communication can be so polarized that this part of the relationship vaguely resembles a satire. As an air sign, Libra is naturally buoyant. Thus, the scales does not take kindly to being dragged across the cold, hard ground of reality. Capricorn is naturally too grounded to put much stake in romantic idealism. Saturn's harsh rulership has permanently nailed caution into her. Libra has a strong nurturing side. He longs to reach out and softens Cap's existence, embracing the hidden emotional nature, peering timidly out at him. If theirs is to be a lasting bond, Capricorn will learn to meet Libra halfway. The goat needs to trust him to unearth some of his long-buried vulnerabilities. On the very bright side, Capricorn is adept at maintaining a serene home, attitude, and energy. Even when her life is chaotic or unmanageable, her stoicism means that she handles pain with grace and often puts others before herself. Libra, who thrives in a harmonious home environment, is deeply grateful for Capricorn's quiet devotion. Libra gently listens as Capricorn expresses his or her feelings, offering just the right combination of empathy and logic. As cardinal signs, both Caps and Libras like practical solutions to problems, and together they often find them. Compatibility rating 4 out of 10. Sex and intimacy. A Libra lover can bring something of an Indian summer into the long winter of Capricorn's life. If they're lucky, Libra will always be a bright spot in Cap's world, lightening the burden of her heart. But it takes a lot of warmth to melt Capricorn to the core. And unfortunately, air signs don't always have the depth of empathy. Still, of all the air signs, Libra probably has the best combination of mental and emotional to satisfy Capricorn's sensual nature. Unlike fire signs, Libra won't demand that Capricorn show a fiery display of surrender early in the relationship. Libra's gentleness savors the subtleties of this lover's slow unraveling. However, the goat may need a more tangible feeling to fully open up in bed. Libra seduction is as gentle and sweet as an unexpected sun shower, but it may not always penetrate, and Capricorn has a lot of layers to mount if one hopes to get to the core. Like most areas of their relationship, it takes some effort to meet each other halfway in their sexual expression. Capricorn doesn't get enough credit in astrology for his creativity. If he taps it to create fantasy and romance for Libra, the scales might become a more tangible lover, fading away into dreams with less taste. Compatibility rating 3 out of 10. Capricorn Libra compatibility pros. These two share an intellectually affinity and often bond over a mutual love for the arts. When they truly connect, Libra lightens Capricorn's low moods, which last much longer than Libra's and are far heavier. They're both excellent problem solvers and have their superior mental abilities help them reach compromise through conflict. Capricorn's Libra compatibility cons. Capricorns might not be expressive enough for Libra. Also, their emotional nature may not be intense enough to penetrate Capricorn's hidden well of feelings and vulnerability. If this remains untapped, a romantic relationship between the two of them won't be truly fulfilling. They both rely more on their minds over their hearts as they move through life. Therefore, they run the risk of understanding each other mentally but not emotionally. Cap can be stoic and Libra evasive. They have to put it in a considerable conscious effort to communicate effectively. Summary of Capricorn and Libra. As you can see, the Capricorn-Libra associated is a complicated one. When they can assimilate their differences into their own pattern of harmony, these two will enjoy many unique pleasures. Our best advice for Libras and Goats in close relationships? Express yourself clearly, and not just your thoughts but feelings also. This way you can relate on a deeper level, which tips the scales towards balance and harmony, which will delight Libra. Overall compatibility rating 4 out of 10. Thank you so much for riding with us till the end. If you've liked that, please give this video a thumbs up. And again, don't be shy. Click that subscribe and be a part of Astrology Experts community. Like most of us an astrology expert who love reading, you can come visit our website. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. See you on the next video!